Hello. I am here. The dogs are not because they're eating. But my voice is probably going to be pretty crappy today because I've been sick for the last few days and I'm finally getting over it. But it's fine. We'll just keep on reading and keep on playing 14. I've since been able to also. Uh oh, hang on. There's too many things going on. Too many musics. Let's fix that. There we go. I forgot what I was saying. I completely forgot what I was saying. 14. I levels up a little bit. Just a little. Not a whole lot, because me and dailies, I just don't do them. I need to. I just don't. It's not, I can't even blame it on tanxiety because I don't really tank that often, but I'll tank for dailies. But I've just always been nervous about playing with people that I don't know, which is all MMOs are. I don't know how I got here. I don't know how I got here. But yeah, we're back in Ishgard. And we just finished helping out Amanelane. Not just now, last week. Last week we finished up helping Amanelane. And now we're going to help Artorial. So, yellow. Okay, so I said yellow thinking that you were talking about the actual color, not hello. But it sounded like me saying hello to you too. Hi. It's already up here. Artorial. Also, I have Gizzle Greens now because I forgot to get those. Because I could be using my Chocobo to fight for me. And or heal me. Whichever they prefer. I probably should set that up. But yeah, we're gonna just hop on in because I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. Greetings, Mr. Sinovich. I've saddled a black chocobo for your journey to the Western Highlands, as per Lord Artweral's instructions. Will this be your first time riding a black chocobo, may I ask? If so, you're in for a treat. As I dare say you know, this particular breed can fly. Given the right conditions, they can carry you quite high, too, even over Snowcloak. You needn't worry about directing the bird, of course. Like all porters, she's trained to carry you to your destination all by herself, so just relax and enjoy the view. Oh, but be sure not to relax your grip, will you? 2 hands on the reins at all times, if you please. Well, kind chocobo porter, or chocobo hand. Believe it or not, my chocobo can fly too. Ah, Falcon's Nest. I love the music in this area. It's so good.
To the frozen wastes of the Western Highlands, once verdant tracts made pallid by the calamity.
Also, can you hear the
Beyond
voices?
the towering
Okay.
wall of ice, to lands long forsaken that the knights of Ishgard strove tirelessly to reclaim.
Tad quiet. Okay. Better?
To the hamlet of Falcon's Nest, once abandoned, now freed of its pall of snow and ash, she came.
Oh, the music here is so good. It's so pretty. How on earth is Saba not cold? She's ill-prepared for these frozen wastes. I haven't been here in a while. I remember for a good amount of time I was running around Falcon's Nest in Western Highlands because I was gathering at the time. I was leveling my gatherers. So I spent a lot of time out here just grabbing shit. Salad and piha. How much pizza did you have? The world looks quite different. The world looks quite different when viewed from the back of an airborne chocobo, does it not? I still find the experience strangely liberating. To business. Sir Radwald is in charge here. He should be expecting us. I love that that dialogue has not changed. It's just like, wow, can you believe it? Flying chocobos, and you're just sitting here at level 50, maybe even level 60 because leveling, and you're just like, yep, so amazing. Never before heard of. Definitely something that can't be done. Oh yeah, I need to figure out how to get... Shit, hang on. Not you. Not you. Okay. I'm gonna sound really fucking tardy to the party. Just a week away. Well, the thing is, so back when I started playing Final Fantasy XIV, you couldn't fly anywhere in A Realm Reborn. So you couldn't fly, like, none of your mounts could fly in Ul'dah or Limsa or in Gridania. Not Gridania. Yeah, Gridania. Like, none of your mounts could fly in those areas. They could fly elsewhere, but they couldn't fly there. And... what is this called? Heaven's Word was the expansion where you were able to fly. So... up until... I don't even remember when you were able to start flying in those areas. 3 slices, but I want one more. Haven't eaten today, and I want one more small slice. Maybe get yourself a half slice. Just cut a slice in half. But yeah, up until I can't remember which expansion, but sometime during the, I say later expansions, I mean past like 4 or 5.0. No, 4.0. Past 4.0. That was when you were able to fly in places that, or in A Realm Reborn areas. It's just funny that that dialogue hasn't changed, because you're just like, isn't it amazing? You can fly with these babies. And you're just like, yep, I've been flying with these babies for a while. It's just kind of funny. I was checking to see... Oh, that's what it was. It was the... What are they doing out there? I wanted to check the ether current situation. Because I can't remember how to get that stuff dealt with. And I meant to check that earlier and I forgot. So we're going to check now before I forget, because I want to get my ether currents while I'm out here. Even though I completely forgot to do that up in, what's it called? Up in Sea of Clouds. Because I would like to fly in these areas. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's an MSQ thing, so it'll be fine. We'll deal with that later. I was just making sure I didn't miss it, because I'm like, what if this is a side quest that I missed? It has been far, far too long, Lord Artwarel. And who might be your companion? Who might your companion be? Jeez. Pray forgive us our lateness, Sir Redwald. I present to you Sava Inovish, ward of House Fortom. Do not skip this. Ah, yes, of course. Lord Drillamont spoke of you. I, Sir Redwald of House Durandare, do bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest. We are both eager to contribute to the settlement's restoration. How may we be of service? And the dogs are back. Before we speak of that, would I be correct in assuming that Mistress Inovish is unfamiliar with our recent history? Then, with your permission, I shall recount the tale for her benefit. Hello, Caroline. Can you please go sit down somewhere? As you may know, Falcon's Nest was once a hamlet with a small garrison of knights and some few villagers, and then came the calamity. When it became clear that the snow would not stop falling, we had no choice but to order a complete withdrawal. The settlement and the entirety of the Western Highlands were to be abandoned. And here we go. Caroline, please stop. Abandoned to the heretics. Lady Iceheart and her kind have walked these lands with impunity ever since. Aye, but no longer. The Holy See has commanded the reclamation of the Western Highlands and the expulsion of heretical elements. Falcon's Nest is a key to accomplishing these objectives, but as you can see, rebuilding the hamlet will be no small undertaking. Our craftsmen require support and protection. Any assistance you can offer will be greatly appreciated. As promised, we of House Fortom are at your disposal, Sir Redwald. You need but tell us where to begin. I did it. Oh, hang on. Before we move forward, come here, Witch. Come here, son. I'm gonna show you. It's not as visible now, but you see that little blue spot? Witch, hey, you're in the way. Witch, come here. This boy. Stop, Caroline. Oh, he's not gonna show me. He's got a blue spot on his chest now where he got ink on himself because he decided to destroy a pen. He decided to steal and destroy a pen. Here, reach. And now he won't let me show you his little blue spot. Menace. Anyway. Sorry. Oh dear God. Several craftsmen in service to House Amile are contributing to the restoration of Falcon's Nest. These men and women are quite skilled at building and repairing fortifications, but their progress has been hampered by a number of factors. Roth, their foreman, tells me he has need of a woman with your talents. Would you be so kind as to seek him out? Certainly. After some water, 'cause damn. Where is this Roth character? There you are. Yes, I'm Roth. And who might you be? Ah, the promised help. Glad to have you aboard. I've the honor of overseeing this fine mess you see before you. Sent me over on one of them black birds, same as you, to build and mend and tell others how to build and mend. But fury take me, this ice. It's bloody unnatural how fast it forms. It's icicle sprites, I tell you. Mark my words. There are pockets of them here and there, just waiting for me to turn my back so they can sneak out and do their dirty work. So I need you to search the hamlet and put an end to it. If you won't stand watch long enough, you're sure to find them. Time to find some icicle sprites. Chocobo. Hello. It's so easy. I probably should have dropped down first, but oh well. That's not the answer is above us. Up and up and up. Moving on. Oh, striking dummies. Why do they sound like metal when they crash to the ground? Ah, now there's a woman that looks like she's found her marks. You're just the sort we need around here. The kind that'll hop to when she sees the task undone. That kind of looks cool. Not so much. Now I actually have proper gear. You're a dab hand at Warcraft, I can tell. Now that I've any Not that I have any skill at arms to speak of, mind, but it doesn't take an expert to recognize expertise. It'd be a waste to keep you to myself when there are others that out what need help, same as me. So if you're keen to keep on doing what you've done, I'd ask you to head north to the Pike, the bloody huge statue out in the wastes if you've never been. Mason by the name of Tieramont? That's what we're going with. Tieramont is out there tending to the thing. Good man, Tieramont, but I reckon he's taken on too much work for one. Might be there's something you can do for him. Time to go then. Find Tiermont at the Pike. Wherever that is. Oh, there it is. I saw it off in the distance. I also was farming deep eyes out here for a while. I think it was for deep eye tears for... I don't even remember what recipe it was for. I just remember I had to get a lot of deep eye tears. For some reason or another. Hey there, buddy. Hail to you, traveler. What brings you out this way? Foreman Roth did bid you assist me. Well, far be it from me to turn down a helping hand. I've been tasked with the restoration of this sculpture. 5 years of neglect have not been kind, to say the least. Fortunately, I've just the thing for it. Rather, those deep eyes have it. If you could slay 3 and bring me their bristles, I would be in your debt. So much easier to do. There you are. Have you the bristles? Of course. Ah, feel how coarse that is? That's why they're perfect for scrubbing the soot off from the statue. Beautiful, isn't it? The spitting image of Haldreth, the first of the Azure Dragoons, and one of Ishgard's founding fathers. A symbol of everything the Dravanians despise, which is why they've taken to searing with dragonfire every time they pass by. But no longer will we suffer this desecration of our nation's hero. Soon this statue will be as it once was, a proud, shining testament to the determination of Ishgard, and a message to the heretics that we have returned. The work may be hard and the conditions harsh, but as a proud Ishgardian, I could ask for no greater honor. Wow, looks so warm and cozy. Level up? Level up? Are you for Falcon's Nest? If so, I have a favor to ask. There's this knight, Sir Saldor? Sure, a Saldor. Stationed at the anvil to the west of here. She's always treated me with kindness and respect. More than I deserve, to be honest. Any road, while you were away, she came through on patrol, and I think she might have left a package behind. It's a bit of a detour, but would you mind returning it to her? My thanks to you, friend. Yeah, reading's already hard. Nope. Away with you! I have no idea where the hell I'm going. Is that the end? I guess so. Yep. The Saldor. What's that? A package? I'm the foggiest what you're talking about. Oh, God. Confound it. What a fool of a... what a waste. It was a gift, adventurer. Tiermont labors day and night without regard for his own well-being. At the very least, he ought to try to eat better. Why not simply give it to him? Why not simply give it to him? By the Fury, have you no sense of decorum? A high-born knight cannot be seen favoring a low-born mason in such a manner. Nevertheless, I appreciate your concern, as well as your willingness to assist Tiermont. May your journey back to Falcon's Nest be safe and swift. Pray give my regards to Sir Redwald. Can't be seen around a lowborn. It's uncouth, unheard of. Can't possibly be seen around poor people. Gotta love Ishgard. Got to love it. Back to Falcon's Nest. Hello, Ice of the Sprites. Oh shit, Dancer does start at level 50, doesn't it? Huh. Or was it 60? Never mind. Doesn't matter. I must applaud your initiative, Mr. Sinovich. Roth tells me you have been quite busy. Alas, we have not the time to thank you properly. I have a task to which I would commit all able-bodied men and women, you and Lord Artoriel included. Don't think I need any of those. Calm as ever, even when you must surely sense the gravity of the situation. A veteran through and through, just as Lord Drillamount said. Good. We've lost contact with the reconnaissance party sent north to Riversmeet in search of the heretics' hideaway. Whether they were attacked or met with some other misfortune, we know not. But regardless of the cause, we must act quickly, for this is a harsh and unforgiving land which can claim, and has claimed, the lives of many men. To ensure we find our missing knights as quickly as possible, I have assigned each party a different area to search. You and Lord Artoriel will be working together. Seek him out when you are ready to depart, and good luck. Well, I didn't have to look far. He's right there. Just a back scratcher, ma'am. My dog is scared of my back scratcher. It seems we've been assigned to the area near Camp Riversmeet, Mr. Sinovich. Lest you are unaware, the camp was one of many nights. Wait, the camp was one of many our nights. Huh? Okay. Lest you are unaware, the camp was one of many our knights were forced to abandon when we withdrew from the Kurthus Western Highlands, one of many sacrifices made in the wake of the calamity. It would not surprise me if our knights took shelter there. There is but one way to find out, though. Let us be off. Time to go! Where can I even go with this chocobo? I'm pretty sure I can just go back to Foundation, yep. Yup. It's fine, I prefer taking the motorcycle. I don't know where we're supposed to be. That's okay. Drive until we get there. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, no. No, thank you. Also, no. No, you're still. That's fine, I guess. Don't know why I did what I did, but. Oh, why did it scream like that? I hate that. I'll be right back. I need to blow my nose. Okay, I'm back. There, below us, Camp Riversmeet, or what remains of it. I see no way to descend the cliffs safely from here. Should we fall, the beasts below would make short work of us. Come, I know a path to the riverbed below, east of the Black Iron Bridge. I know this is so stopped up. Pretty sure I fell down here the first time. If the reconnaissance party came this way, I see no sign of it. Still, it is possible that recent storms have obscured their trail, or that they took an alternate route to Camp Riversmeet. Until we investigate the camp itself, we cannot be certain. We must press on. Did I fall down here last time? I don't remember. Maybe I didn't. I'm sure once upon a time I fell down here for some reason or another. supposed to be... Is it supposed to be on the other side of the bridge? Yes. Oh no, you're fine. We're just running around a snowy wasteland. Trying to find some missing persons. Caro screamed. The camp appears to be deserted, and yet I cannot shake the feeling that... Mr. Sinovich, pray search the camp while I stand watch. We dare not let the enemy take us unawares. Of course. I'll go check. Huh. Didn't realize there was an aetheryte shard here. We'll deal with it now. Why did I do that? Suppose that works. Why am I doing that? That was stupid. Wow. Red Mage is an interesting class to learn. I don't feel like I'm doing too great at it, but we're gonna keep trying. Are you alright? I heard sounds of a struggle. Thank the Fury. I thought no one would come. We found one. Ow. 3 heretics slain and 1 knight saved. Just like that. You certainly live up to your reputation, Mr. Sinovich. What happened here, sir? Is there no one else? We were caught in a furious blizzard north of here, my lord. Not but white all around, until we saw shapes moving towards us, running towards us, with naked steel in their hands. I cut down a few of the bastards who came close, but the others, they were shouting and screaming, but after a while I could only hear unfamiliar voices. I found my way to the camp, hoping to hide while the storm passed. But the heretics tracked you here. My lord, the heretics' hideaway lies somewhere to the north. We must move quickly before the snow buries all the traces of their passing. For my brothers, we must... Have faith, sir. Justice will be done. But first we must see to your safety. It's our girl, you sail. He has the right of it, Mr. Sinovich. Whatever remains of the heretic's trail will be gone with the next snowfall, but we cannot very well leave our friend here. I will see him to Falcon's Nest and gather reinforcements. In the meantime, I would have you search the area of to the north of the camp for signs of the attack. Should you pick up the heretic's trail, do not wait for me. Follow it back to their lair forthwith. being sure to leave some clear footprints. I realize that this plan may place you in considerable danger, but I see no alternative. Rest assured we will not be far behind, and Sava, thank you. Back on the trail. I probably shouldn't drop down there. It's not recommended. Oh, it's just across the frozen river. Where the polar bears live. Somebody's down on the ground. The tracks continue to the north. It's a little blustery blizzardy right now. This being a duty. Huh. That's kind of cool, though. I am so down. Keep going north, I assume. Yep. I'm so confused. What happened? Oh, that's what happened. We're just gonna... Oh my god. We're just gonna forget all the buttons. Still north? Nope. Okay, that also works. That's the wrong button. That's fine. Oh, no, you don't. Get back here, you bitch. Got very quiet. I think I've got to do this. Where am I supposed to be? Are there followable footprints back there? Nope. Huh. If I remember right, it's just towards that house. Yep, he's somewhere. Can't see him, but he's somewhere. Oh, there he is. Yeah, inside the house. Where the hell is he? It's an ambush! Can't see. Just a second. There we go. We did it. The heretics have been defeated. Lurk. Hello there.
Looking for me, I presume.
Why, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, it's you.
Ah, the child who glimpsed the truth.
No, it cannot be.
Yep, she be pulling swords on people. She's ready to do the poke
She
poke.
cameth unto me, as didst thou.
Look at those little feet. Look at those little tiny feet.
Alike in gifts, yet set upon different paths.
Yeah, tiny dragon with deep voice. He used to be a great worm once.
He speaks true, warrior of light. Like you, I have been blessed with the echo. The visions terrified me at first. They came without warning. I wondered what I had done to deserve them.
Sorry, I just read what you said about the Midgard Sorber's voice saying, I told you we needed more glitter.
But I had no time to ponder such things once the calamity came. The land turned against us, and in a matter of hours, Falcon's Nest was buried under 10 fulms of ice and snow. We had no choice but to flee for Ishgard. We came to the wall, and while we searched for a way through, there was an avalanche. And then I was alone. So I set forth for Dravania. I knew full well what might happen where I found, but I could not survive on my own. I was found, of course. And not by a mere dragon, but by the great worm Hraesvelgr. And it was then that I knew why I had been given this gift. For with it I heard his voice, and saw the truth through his eyes. I was chosen to deliver this revelation to the people, to bring dragon and man together as they once were, and should ever be.
Heretic! Or at least that's what everybody else says. Killing civilians won't bring them together.
It wasn't supposed to be like that. You have to believe me. It was beyond my control. Children taught to fear the skies, who saw their loved ones slaughtered. Yet the Dravanians, though they know where the fault truly lies, fell upon them with such fury.
Men die, and their children forget. But we are everlasting. To us, then is as now. Thou canst not comprehend the violation, the outrage, the fury.
I will make this right. I am neither a saint nor a savior, just another sinner. Yet I will not forsake this cause. I cannot. I will see this cycle broken and peace restored. We can do naught else, for we are now as one.
Hi, Maple Charmer. See, he gave more glitter. The glitter was provided. Y'all haven't thought to search inside the building yet? Just walk right out. It's fine. No need to go in there. Mr. Senvich, praise Haloni are still alive. Or you're alive. We came as swiftly as we could, but I see we are too late. You could have walked inside. I'm sure the prints were still there. So they were lurking in the cellar of this farmhouse. 'Tis a pity Lady Iceheart escaped, but we must not let that detract from your accomplishment. We have them on the run. You've dealt our foes a telling blow this eve, my friend, and I shall see that your efforts are recognized. Establishing an outpost in so remote a location could not have been easy, tenacious devils. The knights have matters here well in hand. Let us return to Falcon's Nest and share our discoveries with Sir Redwald. Come, after tracking heretics across malms of ice and snow, I would say you are due a few hours' rest next to a warm fire. I need more water. Oh, man. I think I remember how I got up here. Oh, I see. Okay, no I don't. How did I get up here? Because I was down the bridge. And then I somehow worked my way up said bridge. We were down here. And we somehow made it up there. Oh, never mind. I don't know how that happened, or you know what? That's a problem for later. Figure that out another day. Iron Bridge is so long, or Black Iron Bridge is so long. It's so big. It's cool though. I love looking at all the different areas in Final Fantasy, though. Oh, the Beholder. They're just cool to look at. And I don't think we get very many snowy areas either, so... Like, you get Foundation... The Western Highlands. You get Kurthus. Kurthus is the first place you end up in. And then I think that's it for snowy areas for a little while. I think. I'm trying to think. Hang on. So you don't run into any snowy areas in what's it called? We don't run into any snow areas in Stormblood. We don't have any snow areas in Shadowbringers. We don't have any snow areas in... No, you do have a snow area. So you end up going a couple of expansions without running into any snow. Lord Artwarel, Mr. Zinovich, full glad am I to see you both hale and healthy. What news? You mean to say you hunted the heretics down on your own and slew them before reinforcements could arrive? By the Fury. I believe we have made great strides towards purging these lands of heretics, and I mean to say as much when I deliver my report to my father and the Holy See. As will I, Lord Artwarel. May it serve to remind our superiors what houses Durandare and Fort Tomp could achieve through continued cooperation. Indeed. I trust you and your knights are content to handle the rest. We most certainly are, my lord. During your short time with us, you and Mr. Zinovich have accomplished far more than I had thought possible. I cannot in good conscience impose upon you any longer. Pray return to Ishgard with my thanks. As you wish, Sir Redwald. We thank you for your hospitality. Okay, bye. chocolate quarter. Is that what I have to do? We'll take the minute. Whee! Flying chocobo. So easy. See Count Dracula. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Nope, that's not him. That's his son. Mr. Shinovich, I would speak plain. From the first, I questioned your motives and your competence. Unjustly, now I realize. Rumors have a way of growing more fantastic as they spread, and quite frankly, those surrounding you better believe. Maharshafat swore that all of the stories were true. He championed your cause and begged Father to grant you patronage. And you duly listened, because for all his wisdom, he has never been able to say no to my dear half-brother, the legacy of my father's sole indiscretion. Mother hated him, of course. Even on her deathbed, she refused to acknowledge him. And, to be honest, she was not alone in her feelings. But that is not the worst of it. At Camp Rivers meet, when we came upon the Wounded Knight, I knew immediately that one of us would have to pursue the heretics alone, an onerous task fraught with danger. And there you were, the savior of Eorzea and honored guest of House Fortom, my new comrade in arms, Harshavan's dear friend. I told myself it would be a test, but part of me hoped that you'd fail. Yet you accepted the task without a word of protest nor any sign of fear, and you duly tracked the enemy down, faced him alone, and survived to tell the tale. Plainly, Harshavan had the right of it all along, and I doubted your strength bespeaks my own weakness. But I will not doubt you again, Mr. Sinovich, and that you have my word. He's like, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think you were gonna be able to do this, and I was hoping you wouldn't. But here we are. This was all just a test. Mr. Sinovich, my lord the Count much desires to speak with you regarding your time with Lord Artoirel and Lord Emmanuel. If you would remain here for a moment. I'm running out of tissue!
The hero returns. I cannot thank you enough for saving young Emmanuel's life. Aye, he told me everything.
But did he tell you the truth?
I've also received letters from both House Thamail and Durandare praising your conduct, and that of House Forton. You've won as much honor, my friend.
My lord!
What is it? Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings. Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
Damn, y'all couldn't
What?
go.
Explain.
Y'all couldn't go 2 seconds without alerting the guards.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels. on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries. Inquiries which brought them into contact with certain, elements. 'Twas this which prompted a Knight of the Heavens Ward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grinno, my lord.
Sir Grinno is a brute. Exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. Alas, he is also a son of House Zamayo. How quickly we forget the petty nature of men.
Not your tummy hurting.
I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
Though you have won the hearts and minds of many of my countrymen, there are still those who will never be swayed. Men who will dismiss your efforts and resent your successes, even as we celebrate them. A little bit earlier, and sadly, it kind of tasted like just milk. I got taro baked tea, but I hardly tasted the taro. That's sad. And they only had 2% milk. That is super sad. Should have asked for extra taro. So if it tasted more like taro, would your tummy have hurt? That's my question. Was it the lack of taro or just the 2% milk? Ow. Tis like that one such member of House Samael is manipulating Sir Grinno, for he is not a man to dabble in politics of his own volition. He may genuinely believe your friends to be guilty, though I am certain his masters know better. It's the milk. Yet the truth will avail us not if we cannot prove their innocence. You would do well to speak with Sir Emmerich at the congregation of our Knights Most Heavenly. He will know more of these charges. Rich family squabbles in a time of the Inquisition. There. Now you could just freely go over there. What's up, Harshfat? Lucia! It has been too long, Sava. Would that this visit came under happier circumstances. You are come to plead for Master Alphino and Mistress Tartaru, I take it. Word of their detainment reached us while I was delivering my report on the Vanu primal. Truly, I know not which is the more ludicrous, these charges or that flying feathered whale. That Sir Grinno's accusations are baseless, I have no doubt. Refuting them will be difficult, however, as he is Knight of the Heavens Ward. I speak of the personal guard of the Archbishop, the 12 finest knights in all of Ishgard, sworn to serve his eminence alone. Suffice it to say, their testimony is unimpeachable, and I have not the authority to challenge their actions. I just got a tell? Oh, okay. It's an FC thingy. After all the Scions have done, routing the heretics and defeating Shiva, helping us defend the steps of faith and drive back the Dravanian horde, after proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, is there naught we can do? Can we... What I would love to do is that. If fear there is but one path left to us. We must demand trial by combat. But of course. In a trial by combat sanctioned by the Inquisition, the victor's claim is judged true regardless of the petitioner's standing. Under Ishgardian law, trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. In this instance, Sir Alphino and Mistress Tataru would be expected to face Sir Grino and a second of his choosing, another Knight of the Heavensward, looks like. Two of them? By the Fury? That can hardly be considered fair. Master Alphino's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning that he will have no choice but to participate. Mistress Tataru, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill, and should be afforded the right to name a champion to fight in her stead. Lest you doubt, I'm ready and willing to serve in this capacity, as I am sure is Lord Harshaphant. But all here present know that you are the most accomplished warrior among us, and mayhap in the realm at large. So I get to kick their asses. Then it is settled. I will visit Master Alphino at once and inform him of our intentions. Saba, meet me at the tribunal when you have made ready. Till then, my friend. Okie dokie. Do I have to go back up to the pillars? Ugh. Oh, this is Dark Knight. Deal with that later. That's Dark Knight questing. Listen carefully, Sava. When the trial begins, the petitioner will be asked to restate his charges, and the accused invited to respond. Then, in accordance with the law, they will be asked to restate their request for trial by combat. Once the High Educator acknowledges Mistress Tataru's right to name a champion, that is when you must make your entrance. Oh, I cannot wait to see the look on Sir Grino's face when he sees his true opponent. It will be priceless. More seriously, should you begin to lose heart, look to me in the stands, and I shall cheer so loud you will wonder how you could ever have contrived to doubt yourself. Now, are you ready? I forgot about that line. That is so sweet. Oh, Harshaphant. Sweet bean, you.
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of two souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward.
Why did they make Grino so?
Sir Grino, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I, Sir Grino de Zemile, brother of the Heavens Ward, did bear witness to these two foreigners consorting with heretics.
The voice does not match the body.
Let the accused step
Neither
forward.
does the hair.
Alphino Leveilleur, Tataru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Grino's claim, and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
I, Alphino Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge, and claim my right to trial by combat.
I, Tataru, am innocent of this charge, but I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
What is down there?
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
It's your girl.
Just as I was beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Ishgardian justice system. Come, my friend. Let us put an end to this mummer's farce.
Oh, that's what that's for. That's why the hole was there. The stairs to nowhere. What's underneath though? Tataru. They've jailed her.
Baloney, render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous and cast down the wicked.
Oh god, my ear, it itches.
I have my pride.
Oh, there you go.
I've got you now. Down with you!
Why did I fuck that up?
Funny.
I'm just stupid. Casually killing Alpha in the corner.
It's over.
That was super forgiving. Because I was not paying attention to what I was supposed to be doing. Alpha was just chilling there, getting beat up. We won! The Fury has spoken. Alphino Levier, Tataru Taru, you are hereby acquitted of all charges. Blessed are we who receive of her wisdom and see justice wrought and see justice wrought by her divine hand. Petitioners, accused, go forth in peace. Just no hard feelings. Delivered from an untimely demise yet again. My thanks, as always. by the Fury, what a splendid victory. To see how you strove in the face of adversity, two brave young souls bound together by the puissant bonds of camaraderie. Why, it stirred me to the very depths of my soul. Having been treated to such a rousing spectacle, it seems only right that I present you with the humble token of mine admiration. Pray, receive of me this chocobo whistle. Not even token of gratitude, token of admiration. With it, you may summon a black chocobo, fully trained and ready to fly. There's the baby. Magnificent, is she not? Strong yet sleek, elegant yet eager. What say you, Savo? Will you take her to, for your steed? She's so cute. Lord Harshafat, chocobos are prohibited in the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine. Your steed must remain outside. But I pet first. Ether currents! Ether compass! They're now accessible! Now fly! Well, anyway. To fly in a given region, you must first find and attune all ether cards. Yep. We now have ether compass! Yay! Black chocobo. Not key items for here, but I guess where's my items? Is that just here now? Might be in actions and traits. Where is it? Not an armory chest, that's for sure. Did I just miss it somewhere? Nope. I must be confused. I'm clearly confused. That's not what I wanted. I don't remember how to do this. Well, it's not that either. Hang on. I don't remember how to do the thing. Compass. Out of the collection. Something in the wrong spots. There we Now I can move on. Black chocobos are all well and good, but the true reward is your efforts in the exoneration of your comrades. They shall be released upon the completion of certain minor formalities, which I mean to see personally. In the meantime, pray return to Fort Tom Manor. The Count has done so already and will doubtless be eager to discuss the day's events. Anything else to say, sir? Rest assured that Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru are no longer in danger. They will join you at the manor anon. I was not present at the trial, but my father told me of your performance. He said you were a wonder to behold. Naturally. Halone smiles on us yet again, Mr. Sinovich, guiding you to victory and setting your comrades free. I confess, I did fear for your safety, which is not to say I doubted your prowess, you understand. I merely knew the strength of your opponents. You do have a habit of exceeding my expectations. Besting 2 of the Heavens Ward while the city's elite looked on. By the Fury, anyone who hasn't been paying attention to you will surely do so from now on. What is it? My lord! Is there another issue? Is there another big problem? Ah, jeez. We've just received a message from the vault. His Eminence, the Archbishop, requests the presence of Mistress Inovish. An invitation from the Archbishop? What an honor. Personal summons is indeed a great honor, and given recent events, you would be wise not to delay. Go, Mistress Inovish. We shall speak anon. The priest will be waiting for you outside the vault. Identify yourself to him and he will escort you inside. It just doesn't stop, does it? It really doesn't matter which way I go. It's right there, front and center. Up, and up, and up, and up. Hello. We are honored to receive you, Mr. Sidovish. This way, please. The vault. And the Pope. Oh, Emmerich.
Your Eminence, it is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise. I am Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and I bade you come here that I might offer my personal apologies. You will forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy would dictate, but as you can see, my more sprightly days are long behind me. But I digress. Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities. This, I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors. Negligence born of an excess of zeal. Is that not so, Sir Zephyrin?
Yes, Your Eminence. Regrettably, it would appear that we of the Heavens Ward were in receipt of erroneous information. Sir Grinno has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
An unfortunate misunderstanding born of an earnest desire to serve Ishgard, but one which should never have occurred. For who could doubt the character of those who bested Shiva and drove the Horde from the steps of faith? Not I. That much is certain. That will be all, Sir Zephyrin. I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence,
He said, get out.
As you wish, Your Eminence. That will be all for today.
Kindly, fuck off. Wait, no, don't, not you. You stay. Sir, you stay. Amber, no. I don't want to be alone with this man.
Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position. Now tell me, young lady, what do you know of the Ascians?
What do you know?
Much and more, I shouldn't wonder. Being the bringer of light. You should know that I myself have met with them, have entertained them as guests, even. Those harbingers of chaos and strife offered us power that we might continue our war against the dragons. I have no intention of aiding their cause, of course, nor less of being their puppet. Yet, were I to refuse them outright, I should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them. Thus have I hearkened to their words with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict. And why do I tell you this? Because there is naught in this world they fear more than the power of the Warrior of Light. If we are to rid ourselves of these vile interlopers, we must needs work together. With our combined strength, I have faith that we can wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace. Think on it.
Heavens, Lord eyebrows, I can't. Loaded this dude. Though, when did we get to meet our grumpy jumpy boy? Boy, Asthenian. I forgot when that happens.
There you are. I confess, I was more than a little concerned when I learned that you had been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you?
They said I'm sorry.
Well, well. A formal apology and an admonishment of those responsible. I see my fears were wholly misplaced. By the gods! The Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Ascians. So, their ambitions extend to Ishgard as well. We will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope to achieve?
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you. When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor. General Raubun is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate!
Not you forgetting that that Raubun's supposed to be executed too.
If the Flame General dies, we will lose a staunch ally, and the one man capable of holding the Sultana's assassins to account. Lord Orchiphon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay. We cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Raubun.
Save our boy. I have her cure! Thank goodness. I don't know where to put it. You know what? We're gonna put it not there. That's not what I want. Oh, dual casts. That's nice. That's not what I wanted to do, but I'm gonna move you from here to here. There we go. Okay, let's go save Raubun. Though the situation calls for urgency, it would avail us little to charge headlong into Ul'dah without a plan. Before we can formulate a plan, however, we must first learn how things stand with the Sultanate, which is why I propose we visit Limsa Lominsa. Aye, you heard me right. While you were about your altruistic endeavors, I acted as an intermediary in trade negotiations between House Fortom and a Lominsan consortium. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word to the Admiral presented itself, and I duly seized it. I'm happy to report that we yet have a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged her full cooperation in any effort to rescue Raubun. Accordingly, I have agreed to meet with her that we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her to expect us both. Your presence never fails to embolden our allies, after all. When you arrive in Limsa Lominsa, make yourself known to Sergeant Xanthale at Bulwark Hall on the lower decks. He will admit you to the bridge. Okay. Back to the Limsas. Oh. Oh no. The Admiral has been expecting you. Say the word and I will take you to her. She.
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
It's Merylweb's old voice.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Ul'dah, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Sharp as ever, Master Alphino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seed Seer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found. Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seed Seer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana. There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seed Seer and I to lend Rauban a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Ah, could it be? I dare not hope.
The Uldan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Rauban is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino.
Medicine time.
Following his capture, Rauban had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the brass blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
Da da da.
The Crystal Braves.
The anger behind that.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Rauban, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done.
Oh shit, I did not mean to do that. Papa Domas. Rauban's survival is vital to the Eorzean alliance. We can ill afford to lose him. But I cannot send troops into Ul'dah. It would spell the end of the alliance and war, like as not. If there is to be a rescue, it falls to you and yours to attempt it. I would not have it any other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I who must take responsibility for their actions. Spoken like a true leader, Master Alphino. By way of a first step, you should seek out our Doman contact. You will find her among the frontier hands at Revenant's Toll, working in a kitchen. Okay, medicine done. And water gone. Gonna get more soon. Donut? Donut. You. Upstairs? Question mark? Upstairs. Higiri. Mistress Sava, I knew in my heart that you were safe, but to see you again in the flesh, words cannot well express my grief. Even as the victory feast was taking place, the crystal graves turned upon us and took the rising stones by force. Amid the chaos, some few of my compatriots and I were able to slip away unnoticed. Since then, we've remained in Revenant's Toll, keeping watch over the mutineers while awaiting your return. You have done well by us, and we Domans do not soon forget our debts. We'd swear to do all within our power to aid you. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. Okay. Shortly before you arrived, I received word from Limsalamunsa that you were searching for General Rauban. As the Admiral will have informed you, he was recently moved from a cell in the Marasaja pit. At the same juncture, Yuyuhase and the 3rd Unit were observed leaving the Rising Stones. This can be no simple coincidence. Their purpose, we believe, is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Suffice it to say, we have people shadowing the 3rd. If you would join the hunt, pray seek out Doare at Highbridge. Here I am, where I too am bound. I don't know where Highbridge is. Don't remember at all. Wait, Highbridge is... Highbridge is not up here. Right? No, it's not. Highbridge is in... Helen. Here. There. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, actually... this the easy way. I say this is the easy way. It's the easy way. Hate the thing. It's just so gross. Yuck. I'm not supposed to be here, am I? High Bridge is elsewhere. It's near Cap Drybone. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, long way. Go. Look at those puppies. Look at them. So cute. Can't really see them from here, but there we go. Look at those beans. Oh, too far. There you are. I've been expecting you. Time is of the essence, so I shall be direct. Iyahase and his men are bound for Halatali. We believe that this is where they intend to carry out the execution. Bozan is presently keeping watch over the entrance. Let us make haste to join him. Come at a good time, my friends, but moments ago, the traitor Ilberd arrived and entered Halatali. From this, we may be certain that General Raubon is being held within. There's no time to lose. General Alden may be executed at any moment. You must enter Halatali and free him from his captors. Please see to your own preparations and tell me when you're ready to proceed. One of our own will accompany you inside. Let's go! Sepigiri!
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
Lady Ugiri!
Master Alphino, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to recall it. For a time, I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Since your escape from Ulda, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts. Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Raubon is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you.
Goodbye.
With me!
Ow. That hurt. I'm sold from the Colosseum to be seen. This will till. Take the lead, Sava. I shall follow close upon you. bound by some manner of magitech device, yet I dare not force it open. It may well be booby-trapped. I've heard of such devices. The crystal braves will possess the key. Let us split up and look for it. That will not be necessary. Pray, do not take it personally, my friends. You are the victims of harsh economic conditions. Happily, you will not suffer long. This poison will convey you swiftly unto the bosom of Thal, where I hope to join you after the passing of many prosperous years. Bitch. Use a... Farewell, friends. Oh, and do try to relax. You're totally struggling makes it worse. Hello? Hello? There we go. Is clear. The mist remains. We will stop it at the source. I shall tend to the general. Pray, see to the mist and the key. The braves have the key. Why did I do that twice? That was stupid. Behind me, isn't it? Again, I did that button twice, and I did not mean to. Hero, quit! Care of the mist. The mist is cleared. Next to find the key and free Raban. Okay. And back to round. Pretty sure it was this way. Drop down from here, right? Yeah. Free him. Free him. My thanks. Shit, I just realized I was on mute. Nevertheless, we must quit this place. I should have known. What clever contrivances to the Warrior of Light. Or what are clever contrivances to the Warrior of Light? Well done, hero. I had to blow those. It's Ilbert. Okay. Okay. You mean to struggle on then? Very well. If you would stand in my way, I will cut you down like all the rest. Come, Scions. Let's get this over with. How dare you? I'm slowly learning more and more about Red Mage and how it's supposed to work.
This changes nothing.
It is over, Ilbert. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Oh, clever little shite. If you think you fight for justice, lass, you'd best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used? By the Scions, the City-States, even the Crystal Braves? They none of them care a whit what you want. Only what you can do for them. And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland. And I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing! If we ourselves are not free, free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
And God in a flash of light he is. Oh, he just ran.
You'll not get away!
No, Master Alpha, no. Now is not the time.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. I'm in your debt.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
On your feet, Gladiator. This fight is not over.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till I'd avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lass. Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
General, are you aware that Lord Lolorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
What? But how can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without.
Let's leave this creepy dank dungeon. The general is safe. What news without? My lady, the guards have been subdued as per your command. We have since kept watch over the entrance. There have been no further activity. Then Ilbert and his minions have fled via some other egress. Scour the perimeter for signs of their passing. At once, my lady. Oh, no puff of smoke this time. Hello. General Alden, I presume, and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? Who's asking? Who are you? Identify yourself. Pray, do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I come bearing a message of goodwill. For your own safety, she bade me direct your steps to the Waking Sands. Know that Master Urianger awaits you there, along with others sympathetic to your cause. This is no ruse, I assure you. General Alden, if you will come with me, I have prepared a carriage, that you may travel in comfort, safe from prying eyes. I've spoken with Urianger via link, Girl. He confirms the man's story. Ragon is in safe hands. Let us make our own way to Vesper Bay. Where was Urianger when all that went down? Was he just chilling? I forgot where he was and all that.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Father!
Pippin!
My baby boy.
Son! And Master Papashan besides!
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
You!
It was I who arranged this gathering. And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthor, and member of the Syndicate.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young lady, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. 'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends.
Hang on. I did a silly little book project over Mage Emerson in 3rd grade, and Mom helped me make a little jetpack for my presentation. And Maris was supposed to wear it, but instead of standing there wearing it, she just cried and ruined my presentation. Why was she supposed to wear it and not you? Ow, Weege, get down. Why did she have to wear the jetpack? It was, wait, but Mom was the one that made it. Why didn't she measure it for you to wear? She just put one together and was like, well, this can fit Maris, but not you. God, how old was Maris when that happened? Because you were in 3rd grade, so how old was she? And it was made out of a shoe. I had no idea this happened. I had no clue. No, I have questions. I have no idea this happened. I need to know everything about this. Does that really count as a space fact, though? Or I guess that wasn't a space fact, it was just a thing. What made you talk about this right now? Just out of curiosity. I need to know what prompted this discussion. Ask Mom about it later. She knows all the details. Most likely forgot about most of it. Yeah, most likely Mom forgot about most of it. But you remembered, clearly. Oh, yeah, the Mae Jemison quote. Yeah. That makes sense. That's funny. That is so fucking funny. I had no idea that happened. That's hilarious. Yeah, I guess that could count as a space fact. I guess. Mae Jemison was mentioned. Oh man. Oh, I can't. Oh my god. I need a minute. That was funny. That was so funny. I can't. I mean, you might be able to write her a letter. She turned 70 this year. But her birthday's in October. She in October, baby. I was actually just looking up her birthday because I was curious. Her birthday is 2 days after Grandma's. So now you know. We can both write her a letter. That'd be fun. Okay, I'm calm now. Actually, I'm gonna take a sec. Do I want to stop in the middle of this cutscene? No. I'm gonna finish up this cutscene and I'm gonna get some water because I need more water. So, we'll continue.
He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Telechi for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
Fine, I'll write her a letter myself. You don't get to be involved.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Some manner of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Were I to guess, I would say her grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck her grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something. And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information, and arranged this gathering. I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people.
How about the first priority be to fix his arm?
As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind. You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace, and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
Manage arm first. Arm first, then rescue. Okay. I am going to get some water real quick. I will BRB. It will be really quick. Okay, I am refilled on water. Let's get back into it. Daisy, why are you standing like that? I had not counted on Prioress Dulala herself appearing. In my defense, my suspicions regarding the Sultana proved more prescient. Much remains to be done, but in rescuing Raban, we have taken a vital first step towards resolving matters in Ul'dah. We couldn't have done it without you, Saba. Thank you. I already have one of these. I already have one. Oh, damn it. Jailbreak! Tataru. Yes, General Raban is now safe in safe hands. What? Another assault? Very well. We shall return at once. Pray notify the Count of our coming. It would seem we face another crisis. The Dravanians are preparing to resume their siege of the Holy See. Though I'm loath to abandon the Sultana to her fate, we lack the necessary evidence to act upon Dulala's claims. That being the case, I propose we leave Marshal Tarapin and the others to investigate and return with all haste to Ishgard. Just crisis after crisis. And thus we fly back to Ishgard. You know what? We're gonna make Foundation our next client. There you are. Sorry for cutting your reunion with General Raban short. I wouldn't have bothered you, but the city is awash with rumors of another Dravanian attack, and Lord Harshafat was desperate to get a hold of you. Speaking of whom, he and the others are waiting for you inside, so you better head in. My friend, I thank you for answering our call with such alacrity. As I am sure you are now aware, the Dravanians are once more gathering for war. Mr. Cinevish, Master Levier, I must apologize for this abrupt summons, but we thought it best to have Mistress Tataru contact you by the most direct means available. When the observatorium's bells toll, 'tis a warning that cannot be ignored. The Holy See has ordered that we make ready for battle. In case you haven't heard, a band of trappers returning from the west claimed they saw a cloud of dragons big enough to dim the midday sky. Nidhogg's minions gather once more for war. But I would not have you take up arms in another of our conflicts. When first you came to Ishgard, I offered you my protection. If I cannot ensure your safety here, I cannot well accept your aid, much less ask for it. Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are faced with a choice: to remain in a besieged Ishgard or seek sanctuary elsewhere. I would not presume to influence your decision, but I must ask that you make it swiftly, lest our enemies force your hand. Oh, my nose! Though we flee to the ends of the world, it would seem that no place in this troubled age is free of strife. Once more, the horde descends upon Ishgard, and once more her weary defenders must take up spear and bow. The Count would have us seek shelter. Sorry, I got distracted. The Count would have us seek shelter from the storm, but I, for one, grow tired of running. If we are to shine the light of dawn, we must do so in the sight of our fellow man, not hunkered in a hole. What say you, Sava? Stay and fight, but fight we shall. Let it never be said that we abandon our allies in their hour of need. The choice we make this day may have grave implications for our order. It is only right that Tataru should have a say. Come, let us all meet outside and discuss the path that lies before us. Why do we have to talk to Tataru outside, though?
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault. Even should her knights succeed in turning back the horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
With certain notable exceptions.
You don't mean Iceheart?
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not? Then there remains a sliver of hope. If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
Y'all just got freed.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
Y'all just got freed for heresy. After being accused of heresy. Estinians!
Estinian?
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare. Of course, you might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict. With the power of the Eye at my disposal, and the vaunted strength of the Warrior of Light, we could conceivably slay the beast outright.
If we are to risk a face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I for one would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon. However, I should only turn to your lance if my words failed to find their mark. Is that clear?
Perfectly. I shall assume that Iceheart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise.
I forgot that we met him earlier. I forgot about that. He was there for such a short time.
A word of advice. Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Emmerich. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
Indeed. I thank you for your counsel, Estinian. We shall be honored to have you with us.
I am glad to be of service.
Estinian has been added to the party. We've chosen a difficult road, yet even should we succeed in winning Iceheart to our cause, our plans for parley will swiftly come to naught should the Holy See decide to strike first against the Horde. We must petition the Lord Commander's aid ere we set forth. I only hope that Sir Aymeric will be willing to muzzle Ishgard's forces on the strength of our vague assurances. Tataru, I would ask that you remain at Fort Tom Manor and inform the Count of our decision. Tell him that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn mean to do all in their power to ensure that Ishgard and her people survive. Yes, sir. The congregation. What just happened
I want the
to
defenses of the
Aemeric's
Outer Wall
legs?
rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
At once, my lord.
Ah, 'twould seem I have visitors. And unlike those messing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Aymeric, but our suit concerns the impending assault. To speak plain, we believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins. I can divulge little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put our plans in motion.
I tried. Weege, stop. I tried. He didn't want me to pick him up. I saw the blue dot. Yeah, I know. I already tried to show the blue spots. You can take him with you if you want. Oh, he looks so sad though. They probably need to go outside. What? Thank you.
I will gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more of the cause you would have me champion. Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking?
For your safety...
Know that I have offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, but our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least. Which is more than can be said for the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory.
Aye, their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses. The Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light sallying forth together to face the dread worm Nidhogg. I must admit the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then, carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
Having secured Sir Amaric's support, we may proceed without fear of a preemptive Ishgardian attack, which is not to say we can afford to dither. History tells us that the Dravanians will attack as soon as their horde reaches a critical size. Before that happens, we must needs track down and win over the Lady Iceheart, and then locate and parley with Nidhogg. In short, time is against us. If you're ready, Estinian, let us be about our task. Why do you always start off
commotion.
With our eyes closed? Why do you always start off with your eyes closed?
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the Observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
So, the dragons are coming. Let them come, in their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood. Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us. And when we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Ascian allies. See that they are suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance.
If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
We can be certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution. We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward.
And what of Estinian and this Warrior of Light? They have plans of their own.
Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
For the glory of King Thordan.
Tiny elf. Perfect for international summits, family get-togethers, pre- or post-battle gatherings, or any other occasion where the recapitulation of past occurrences is absolutely positively necessary. I don't think I ever read that. Before we set forth, we must needs inform Tataro of our plans. Then I shall await you at St. Renette's Forum. Tell your friend we may be some time. The road you have chosen is neither short nor easy. Of that I need no reminding. Come, Saba. Let us head back to Fortomp Manor. Oh, jeez. Our course is set, Tataro. It may be some time before Saba and I return to Ishgard. Well, just you be careful, alright? Oh, and don't worry about me. I'll be busy listening out for news of our lost friends. If anyone can find them, it is you, Tataro. Farewell for now. Oh, before you go, you must put this on, Alphino. I made it specially. New Alfie fit. No, I couldn't possibly. Very well. By the 12, it fits perfectly. And the quality is actually rather good. I'm glad you like it. I've been practicing my needlework while I listen to to rumors and the like. A good receptionist is always learning new skills. My thanks, Tataru. Whatever else awaits me upon the road, I shall not fear the cold. 'Twas the least I could do. Now, I must be getting back to the tavern, or I'll never catch up with all the gossip. Best of luck on your journey. Ta-da! Okay. I think I have time for a couple more quests. If I don't die coughing first. Owie. Oh dear God. Okay, where's this man? Vivian, where are you? Sky Steel. Okay, I think we're good. Maybe. You've said your farewells then. Aye, we are ready to depart. I suggest we begin our search for Lady Iceheart without delay. Very well, but she will prove an elusive quarry. Where do you intend to start looking? In the absence of any fresh intelligence on Isel's movements, I propose we pick up the trail where she was encountered last. The Crystal's Western Highlands. Let us speak with Sir Redwald, was it? As the commander of Falcon's Nest, it is like that he will know if any heretic activity has been reported in the area. Actually, I'm supposed to go this way now. It's not gonna let me through! Oh, I didn't know I could rename my chocobo there. Learn something new. Still on the way over at River's Meat? Why? That's not Well, Mr. Cinefish, what business brings you back to Falcon's Nest? Judging by the company you keep, it can be no trifling matter. The Azure Dragoon I know, of course, but I do not believe I have met this young gentleman. Alphino Levier at your service. And you are not mistaken as to the gravity of our mission, Sir Redwald. As I'm sure you are aware, the Observatorium has warned that the Dravanians gather for another assault. We believe there may yet be a way to avert the coming conflict, but only if we can find the elusive Lady Iceheart. Thus we have come to the Falcon's Nest in the hope of acquiring the latest intelligence on the heretics' movements. I see. Then you would best be served by talking directly to my men. A patrol is due to return from its sweep of the surrounding lands at any moment. You may also wish to question the knights assigned to pick over the remains of the heretic refuge at Gorgate Mills. I don't know. It is possible they have unearthed information that can be of use to you. Mr. Stonovich knows well the place I speak of, for it was she who first discovered it. Let us divide our forces then. I will stay and await the return of the patrol while the two of you visit this refuge. Then when I have completed my inquiries, I will join you there. Wise use of our time. Come, Sava. I'm eager to learn what Sir Redwald's men have found in the heretic's lair. Current quest. Ah! Oh wait, actually, that's useful. Try and find ether currents as I go, but extra ones I'll deal with later. It's been a while since I've had to do this. Has been some time. Kind of the fun part of finding new areas, though, especially with new expansions. I know it sounds silly, and it sounds like it definitely sounds weird, because who likes looking for ether currents? But the answer is me. I like looking for ether currents. But I specifically like exploring the area. No, there's no JK there. This is definitely loser behavior. But it's fun. At least to me it is. I just like discovering different parts of the area. Exploring the landscape, if you will. Fight these guys. I'm gonna do that. Here. look at stuff I found coasted on Sol. I was like, ooh, pretty, and it almost got me killed out there. I mean, it did. It very well almost did get you killed. Because you were running in areas that were way above your level. But it's fun at the same time. Exactly. Exactly. No regrets. I still have no idea how I got up here. What ho? Another ether current. Up for grabs. So, at the end of A Realm Reborn, you just gain the ability, or your mounts gain the ability to fly at that point. But with all the other, with all the other expansions, you have to gather enough ether currents and understand how the winds work, or how the ether in the wind works, to be able to fly in that area. So you have to do a little bit of traveling around. I'll show you in a sec, though. Mr. Sinovish, our findings, you say? Well, there is something of a tale there. No sooner had we chanced upon a promising-looking sheaf of letters than we were ambushed from the shadows by great white beasts. It would seem the heretics foresaw our coming and left behind their pets to discourage further investigation. Several of our number were badly wounded. And you cannot carry out your duties until the creatures are slain. We have not the time to wait for reinforcements. Let us deal with these pets ourselves, Sava. Oh my god. So, let me find it real quick. So, each area you go to, you gotta find several ether currents, and some of them are quests. Like, a few of them are within quests, and then the rest of them are just strewn about the area. So you use your ether compass, and I'm pretty sure I put those backwards from where I normally do. And it'll tell you where it is and if there's any left, because sometimes if you got them all, it'll be like, there's no more ether currents. You done got them. Where the fuck is this door? I forgot where this door is. Right in front of me, you say? Oh, hello. Oh dear. The creature took me by surprise. Forgive me, until my hands stop shaking, I fear I shall prove more of a hindrance than a help. Pray, go on ahead, and when you're certain that the rest of these things have been slain, notify the expedition leader that it's safe to return. Was not expecting Alphino to be frightened by a polar bear. It's a good reason. But again, wasn't expecting it. Why didn't it work? My buttons aren't buttoning. I can't see. Oh, Sidia. The beast are slain, then. My thanks, Mistress Inovish. We may return to our duty without fear of a mauling. As a token of gratitude. Small boy. Actually, We're going to summon him. Has he been summoned? He has. Look at how small he is. Oh, shit. Small boy. Tiny. Baby. You wish to track down Lady Iceheart. Is that not so? Is this not so? The records we discovered ere those beasts mauled my comrades appeared to be some manner of correspondence. We had not the luxury of perusing their contents more closely, intent as we were on surviving an onslaught of fang and claw. But I'd wager those epistles contain more than friendly salutations betwixt lonely heretics. My interrogation of the patrol proved fruitless. Either we divine some clue from these letters, or we wander the snowfields and pray that the gods lead us right to Iceheart's door. 'Tis hardly a choice at all. So now I have to go back down the stairs, right? Right. I meant to look at this earlier and I didn't. Ah, I recognize that. One epistle. Two epistle. 3 epistle 4. Right in here. Nope, that is not. Can't go back there or there. Is it upstairs, probably? Yep. There's the third one. Are you outside or are you inside? Inside. Oops. Have you recovered much of the heretics' correspondence? Uh-huh. Splendid. Added to the contributions from Master Levier and Sir Estinian, we now have more than a dozen letters. What have we here, then? Every one of these pages is a record of the dealings betwixt the Gorgagnian Mills heretics and their fellows in the Akafa amphitheater. There are requests for foodstuffs, clothing, and all manner of provisions. Iceheart's followers must yet inhabit the ruins we had thought abandoned. The Akafa Amphitheater, the very place where you witnessed the manifestation of the primal Shiva, was it not? If that is our destination, the journey will be long indeed. The amphitheater lies on the other side of a treacherous tract of ice and snow that cannot swiftly be crossed. Then we must place our faith in the Ethernet. As you may recall, our dear friend Moonbrita succeeded in recreating the Akafa beacon after it had been destroyed by Lady Iceheart. At the time, it was assumed that the resultant aetherite would only be temporarily viable, but given that the heretics of Gorgani Mills seem to have been in regular contact with their brethren at the amphitheater, I'll wager it still functions. I suggest we make for the aetherite within Snowcloak without delay. Correct me if I'm wrong, Estigian, but in the course of mapping the Snowcloak tunnel system, a passage was discovered leading out into the Western Highlands, was it not? Might it be possible for us to reach the Aetheryte from this side of the wall? It should. House Durandare posted soldiers at the Western Highlands entrance after the tunnels were cleared, but they will not deny us entry. A shortcut. Maybe we should have gone this way. You know what we never did? Or, I don't think I ever got to show you this, Michaela. I never showed you the trailer for Heaven's Ward. It's really fucking good. Where the fuck am I going? I'm pretty sure I need to cross this bridge. And I should have thought to do it before we started Heaven's Ward, but that would probably be a good time. Not now, but like after I'm done streaming for the day. Oh, was I supposed to go down there? I was supposed to go down there. Shit. If only I could sprint while mounted. I said don't mind me. Is there a way down from here? Not really. There's not a way down from here, is there? I'm just gonna hope for the best. That's a good start. Oh, jeez. Okay. Making my way down rocks. Off a cliff. Trying to not get shit hit. Where is that? Oh. All the way down there. Whee! Can't believe that worked. I did it. Ah, the guests of House Forton, accompanied by the Azure Dragoon, no less. I cannot imagine what brought you out this far, but you are welcome to enter the tunnels if that is your will. Assuming the Akafara beacon still functions, and we must pray to the 12 it does, we shall arrive at our destination in mere moments. Though I do not expect to be greeted by the Primal Shiva, and we should nevertheless be prepared for a frosty reception. The heretics are not like to rejoice at the appearance of uninvited guests, particularly ones with our history. Let's do it! impressive structure. I wonder how many ages it has endured. Mayhaps you should ask its occupants. They seem a friendly bunch. Fucking Astidian. Love his sarcasm. Dogs of Ishgard, it is not enough that you banish our beloved saint. Or is it not enough that you banish our beloved saint? Will you not be satisfied until the ice is slick with the last drops of our blood? Stay your weapons. We come under the flag of parley. We only wish to speak with your mistress, that we might broker a peace. Do you think us fools, boy? It will take more than honeyed words. Oh my god, I can't read. It will take more than honeyed words to earn our trust. You walk with the Dragon Slayer, and we know all too well that he is what he is capable of. Our reputation precedes me. Give us little choice. Come, brothers, may dragon wings bear us to victory. That was silly. Not you either. They fight like demons. 'Tis death to remain. Fall back, brothers. Retreat to the cinders. I see no sign of Lady Iceheart. Would that we could have questioned one of them. What would you ask that we do not already know? They make for oh my god. They make for the cinders, and so must we. Even should an ambush await us, 'tis certain there will be more heretics to question. The cinders, you say? I confess the name is unknown to me. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten us, Estidian. I suspect it's the heretic's way of referring to the Dreaming Dragon, an island of sorts, found in the midst of the frozen lake of Ashpool. Some 500 years past, 'tis told that the Azure Dragoon of the age fought a dragon of titanic proportions. After a savage struggle, the mighty creature was weakened unto the point of death, forced into a magic slumber by the entire chapter of the Holy Sea's sorcerers. Ere long, a rain of ash and cinders did fall upon the sleeping serpent's motionless form, covering the creature at length in a shroud of grey. Of course, a thick layer of ice has since formed on top of it, but you may be sure I speak true. Fascinating tale. We would make haste to the Ashen Isle. The Dreaming Dragon lies far to the west. Before we approach the frozen beast, however, there is another place I would visit first. I'm told the convictors have set up camp in Twin Pools. Their leader, Jantala, that's what we're going with, may have information of use to us. But mayhap you are not familiar with that name either. The convictors are dragon slayers, after a fashion, but I am willing to wager that they have encountered their fair share of heretics. If we are indeed walking into a trap, I will learn all there is to know of our foe. A sound suggestion. Let us speak with these convictors, then, and temper our haste with a measure of caution. How far away is that? That is quite a ways. Let's get over there. Not that way, though. That is not the direction in which to go. I think I'll get over there and finish that quest, and then we will finish up for the night. It'll be a good stopping point. So I can figure out where I'm supposed to be going. Because I don't think it's this way. Do I go up or do I go... we'll go under first and see. completely the wrong way. Proven wrong. That's all I see. Question is, how do we get there? This way. Answers this way. There we go. And an ether current. Oh yeah. I have to grab this first because I can go for that. Well, what do we have here? Hoping to join the esteemed ranks of the convictors, are we? The hard-eyed lass looks promising, but you have a frail look about you, boy. I give you 3 days ere the walls claim your corpse. I beg your pardon. Be not so quick to judge. I have seen this frail youth fell heretics with a flick of his wrist. And who are you to question by the fury? That armor, that lance. The Azure Dragoon himself graces our camp. Pray forgive my disrespect, sir. I am Gentilo. Oh my god. I am Gentilo, leader of the convictors and fellow slayer of dragons. May I ask what winds, fair or foul, carry you to our humble camp? Lady Iceheart, is it? I know her by reputation, but I'm afraid I've seen naught of her or her people. The hiccup was uncalled for. Hang on. Cool, now my mic is not turning off. Cool. That said, my own men can be somewhat lax when it comes to making reports. You may wish to question them yourselves. Thank you. We shall. Saba, Histinian, let us make our way through the camp and see what information there is to be had. This is a good place to stop. I'll deal with those later. We're dealing with those later. Okay. That is it for now. I think I'm gonna stick with once a week for... What the fuck am I doing? Oh. I think I'm gonna stick with once a week for streams for right now. Just until my schedule is a little bit better and more predictable, because there's a lot going on right now. because I've got 3 dogs in separate, like, sport classes and lessons. I started taking my Japanese lessons on Saturday. There's something else going on. I can't remember what, but there's just, it's just a lot. And usually when Friday or Monday come around, I'm just like not really feeling up to streaming. And last Friday was a lot. I was just like, I'm done. I can't do this after work. Work was terrible. Not terrible, but there was one client that just made my life just difficult, and I did not want to do anything after I got home, so I didn't do anything after I got home. But I'm currently spending more time reading and doing a bunch of other stuff that I'm splitting up my time. So it may be just Wednesdays for right now. I may go into I may stream more a little bit later on. I have to figure it out first. But yeah, I'll definitely be streaming next Wednesday, because I am going to keep doing 14 and get through Heaven's Word. Michaela, if you're still watching, I can show you the Heaven's Word movie, because it's pretty cool. Also, if you didn't know this beforehand, you probably didn't, but you can change the title and demo to a different thingy if you want to. But anyway, watch this. This is also assuming you remember the first movie, right? Okay. Do I need to start from the beginning? Hang on. Do I need to start from the first one? I guess is a good question to ask. The first movie is the one for A Realm Reborn. Do you remember that one? I'll start it, and if you remember it, let me know and I'll stop. Let's start with that one. Oh, you said you do remember it? I was showing you again just in case you forgot, but if you remember it, I'll stop it and I'll just go back to Heaven's Word. Okay. You can rewatch. Oh yeah, that was at the beginning. At the beginning of the actual, like, game. But this was the trailer for A Realm Reborn. Before you could play it. I could have sworn I showed you this. I guess not. I could have sworn that I did. But now you have that as a reference. The other ones are a lot shorter. But now you can watch the Heavensward one. And I haven't watched the Heavensward one in a while, so it's good. It's real good. Maybe you did, I just don't remember. Yeah, that could be true. was a Heaven's Ward trailer. Remind me after Heaven's Ward when I start Stormblood, and I'll show you the Stormblood trailer. And I'll just keep doing that, you know? But yeah, I'm done now. I just feel like the trailers are not necessarily important, but they're cool. They're really cool. And it kind of sets the tone for that expansion. So sorry I forgot to do it last time when we first started Heaven's Ward. But we got it out of the way now. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go to bed now. Maybe eat a slice of cheesecake. Because that sounds good. But yeah. I will definitely stream next Wednesday. I'm not going to make any promises of any other day right now. Because I highly doubt that I'm going to stream any other time this week. So, we'll definitely be back next Wednesday. Ow! To continue Heaven's Ward and keep going with that, I keep saying things and then I keep not doing them. But I'm going to try and start streaming a little bit earlier on Wednesdays so we can cover more Heaven's Ward and get more of it done in that time frame. And I'm not talking like crazy early. I'm saying like maybe 6:30 instead of 7:30. That way I can get like an hour more done and get through MSQ. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thanks for sitting through the trailers with me because I like watching them and I like showing them to people. And Heaven's Ward is one that I don't watch very often, so it's a cool one. But yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. Socials, because those are a thing that I have. But that's on there. Has my YouTube, has my Blue Sky. But yeah, otherwise, I'll be back next week. Have a good rest of your week, guys, and I will talk to y'all next time. Bye!